CHR is one of Toyota's best-selling models in Ireland, and now it's back for a second generation with even bolder styling and more fuel-efficient hybrid technology. It goes on sale, priced from about €40,000, and it faces off against rivals like the Cupra Formentor, the Renault Arcana, the Nissan Qashqai, and pretty much every other compact SUV and crossover you can think of. In this video, I want to see what's new for the CHR and can it deliver on practicality and efficiency while looking as cool as this. I'm Caroline and this is the Carzone YouTube channel. If you like the look of this CHR, head over to Carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace, and you'll find lots of great examples there from trusted sellers. Please give this video a like and please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. The CHR sits alongside the Corolla Cross in Toyota's mid-size crossover offering, but this is positioned as more the stylish one in the range, and of course it gets that very stylish coupe crossover look. It's got a very dramatic front end. It gets the Toyota hammerhead design motif just like the BZ4X and also the Prius as well. You've got these very slim LED headlights, and altogether it's a very bold and dramatic look for this new CHR. Alloy wheel sizes vary from 18 to 20 inch. This is the Sol model and it's on 19 inch. You've got flush door handles for the very first time on the CHR. And like before, you can get a black contrast roof. And for the very first time, you can actually extend that contrasting colour into the rear of the car for this very dramatic bi-tone look. But that's limited to the very top level trims. And I actually think this probably looks the best on this new CHR. It's got this very nice sloped roofline, just like a coupe. So altogether, a very distinct car for this segment. Here there are new horizontal lights and a new Toyota CHR illumination between the rear lights, and it lights up when you lock and unlock the car. It's a nice new feature. There's also a split rear spoiler to improve the aerodynamics. There's no rear wiper, just like the BZ4X, but I don't find as much of a problem here. I haven't found things sticking to that screen. This car is undoubtedly stylish, but what about practicality? Because it hasn't always been a strong point for the CHR. I think it really depends on your needs. So there's 388 litres, and that's about on par with your average hatchback. It's a bit less than something like an Arcana or a Qashqai, but it's a good wide opening. You can let down the rear seats 60-40, and of course you also get the option of a powered tailgate. The door openings are quite narrow. Now, rear seating space hasn't always been a strong point for the CHR, and I don't think things have dramatically improved for this new generation. Now, as a small adult, I've got plenty of legroom behind that seat set for myself, and also plenty of headroom. But that middle seat is on the small side. It also does feel quite dark back here. Now, they have improved it somewhat. They've removed the kink from the window line, and you also now have that option of the pano roof as well, which makes things a little bit airier back here. There are a few creature comforts. There's one USB-C port, there's cup holders in the doors, there's just one seat pocket in one of the seats, not in the two, which is quite unusual, and there's no centre armrest either. The cabin has matured very nicely for this new CHR. Feels very snug and sporty from behind the wheel, and the material quality is excellent. It's very well put together. It's that classic solid Toyota feel. You get these sport seats as standard, fabric upholstery on the entry model, and then as you go up the trim levels you add things like Alcantara and also synthetic leather. It's all really very nice in here. There's also been a digital upgrade, so you've got a new digital driver display and an 8-inch touchscreen as standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But on every other model you get this larger touchscreen and it works really nicely. It looks brilliant. You've also got these physical buttons down here to adjust the ventilation. Standard features include a reversing camera, heated seats and keyless entry. If you go up to the Sport Plus, you get wireless smartphone charging and the panel roof. And there's also the Toyota Safety Sense suite of standard safety equipment. So you've got things like blind spot monitoring, you've got lane keep assist with steering control, and also safe exit assist. And the ambient lighting will actually flash a warning if there's an oncoming car as you try and open the door. So altogether, a very well equipped car and a really nice, good quality feel behind the wheel. The CHR now uses Toyota's latest hybrid technology with lighter and more compact parts to improve efficiency. You can get a 1.8 or a 2-litre hybrid. The 2-litre has a bit more power, it's 198 horsepower, but this 1.8 litre is expected to be the biggest seller. Power is now up to 140 horsepower. There will be a plug-in hybrid coming as well later in the year. There's plenty of power. 0 to 100 is about 9.9 seconds, so it's not the fastest car in the world. You've got a number of different driving modes like Sport, Normal, Eco and Custom. There's also a B mode to increase the amount of regenerative braking. It is really very efficient, that's what it excels at. So Toyota quote about 4.8 litres per 100 kilometres, and I've been getting very close to that in town driving and also out on rural roads. Now the consumption does go up on the motorway, but that's to be expected. It is a vehicle that's best enjoyed at a gentle pace. It comes with an eCVT transmission, and that can make the engine quite noisy if you demand a lot of power from it very quickly. So for example, when you're overtaking, but generally it's only when you absolutely stamp on the accelerator that it gets very noisy. Otherwise it's fine. Toyota have made adjustments to the suspension, steering and brakes. It also has a wider track, that's the distance between the two front wheels. So it does feel very secure and planted on the road, and it stays nicely flat and balanced through bends. So it's quite an enjoyable car to drive. It's also very comfortable, it doesn't get too unsettled by the bumps and ruts that you'll find on Irish roads. And there is a bit of road noise at high speeds on the motorway, but it's not really something that would put me off the car either. You've got a nice driving position as well. You do feel very much at one with the vehicle. You've got a nice view out ahead because it's a crossover. You're sitting a bit higher off the road than in a hatchback. So overall, CHR definitely doesn't disappoint from behind the wheel. It's very comfortable, it's good to drive, and it definitely delivers on efficiency as well. The CHR was designed to stand out, and with this bold styling, I think we can say yes, it really does. Now, competition is fierce in this part of the market, but the CHR is far more stylish and upmarket than a lot of its competitors. It is expensive to buy, and it does compromise some practicality and family friendliness. But if you add in those fuel-efficient hybrid engines, you have one of the most accomplished cars on sale. Remember, you can find more cars for sale on Carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace. Please give this video a like and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.